what made you join the army? Because you do not.
I,
Knowing you, like being in the army with you, I'm like, Babbitt, you are like the outlier in our entire platoon in OCS. So it's like you're the last person I would expect to join. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad you're here. Your
mm,
perspective and your energy is good to have in our platoon. It's always I. That's the one thing I like about the army is like you get these fresh perspectives from people you would never expect to meet or have. You know, I don't want to say relationships and because that sounds
yeah,
weird, but like have these
bonds
bonds
maybe.
with people in the army, and like you just like yours is just it's always been a very unique vibe with the group. So God, vibe.
Yeah.
What am I thinking 20? But yeah,
All
so
right, calm down, Melody.
so what prompted you to join the military?
uh,
What was the trigger?
um, I was working at Walmart in 2021, and I don't know if you've ever worked a retail job overnight. It's terrible.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
imagine.
like you end up like losing sleep. You're just tired all the time, and like when you're in that cycle of just waking up, this is your life, going to sleep, this is your life. You just sort of are just like angry at the world all the time, right? And like I just need an out, like any kind of out. If it had been like the Air Force or the Navy or any other branch that had reached out to me first, I probably would be in their branch. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I like the Army a lot, and like I'm very happy that this is the branch that I chose. But if I'm being honest here, it could have easily, and I think I probably would have done better in the Air Force. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what everyone says. Even the people that I met in the army that said, if you could go back to the Air Force, would you? And they go, oh
Yeah,
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 in a
like
heartbeat.
in a heartbeat, yeah. Because like I don't know, they get hazard pay for living with us. Like I don't want to talk trash on the other branches too badly, but like I don't know. You're right. I'm not a military person, right? Some backstory, I guess. I grew up Catholic. My godmother was the person that she didn't raise me, but like I spent most of my time with her, and she was like a hippie, like Woodstock, like in the '60s or '70s.
Yeah.
Yeah, Woodstock in the '70s, burning bras, stuff like that. Like I am a registered Democrat at this point. Actually, I think I'm an independent. I
Good
don't
for
know.
you.
Know what I am. I should probably know. There's an
Spoken
election.
like a true college kid.
Uh, I should probably know that there is an election coming up. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, if you're, well,
Not to get too
are the primaries done already? I mean, I guess you can only vote in your,
yeah.
yeah.
Plus, like, yeah, it's not that important. The person that I voted for, not to get too political, wasn't even on the ballot. I had to write him in. That's the kind of state that I live in. Uh, uh, you know, uh, so like, it was a very like I don't know. For me, the military has never been like a Republican thing or a Democrat thing because I've been around Democrats in the military like my entire life,
That's a
Like,
very patriotic stance. It's an
yeah,
American
it is. I
thing.
think I not to like get all too like high and mighty because I'm not the most patriotic man in the world, but I do believe it's your civic duty and you're like it's a privilege to serve your country,
Mhm.
especially a country as great as ours. Again, I think that there are a lot of problems with our country and I don't want to get too political, right? But like I truly believe that like you're making a better place by being in here. So I guess it had always been like there was never like a point in my time where I was like the military is a bad thing. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because like even like growing up, I was like the most like radical, like most left wing I'd ever been was like the military is a necessary evil. You know what I mean? Like there was never a point in time in my like history or like growing up and like my perspective that I was like, there's no point to this because like I don't know. My my family's from Poland. We were in like World War II happened. Like we need the military, you know?
We'll take that as a mission. We're getting him deported tomorrow.
But yeah, that was sorry, that last one got me. But yeah, that's sort of why I joined. It was just sort of like I needed an out. The National Guard helped me get into college.
Mhm.
I don't know. Whenever somebody asks me a question like that, my brain immediately goes into recruiter mode because
Mhm.
I worked with recruiters for so long in the Gold program, and like
Mhm.
before that, I actually had an internship with a recruiter, Sergeant. I think he's a staff sergeant now, but I could be wrong. I haven't talked to Sergeant Butler in a while. Nice guy, really nice guy, really great. I don't think he's in recruiting anymore. I think he's in aviation now. Really great guy. I don't mean to like praise him too much, but like uh, I had an intern with him before I joined the military, and I think that that was sort of my way in. Like
Okay.
it got me. It was like a communications credit or something. I got like 3 hours just by basically just like being around his office and helping like recruits get to RSP and stuff.
Okay. So